why we keep failing.
The darkroom cliché.
Maybe you should build a new kind of driver.
You can't seriously tell me that Tesla has literally never thought about hiring a driver for these kinds of things.
Next time you want to lose to me, Alec, try surfing. Water's a lot softer.
Vert is a royal dick to Alec, which is probably why he's the only one hanging out with Vert on his birthday. So a bit of trivia, but did you know that Major Wheeler here is likely related to Jack Rabbit Wheeler from the original 1969 Hot Wheels cartoon? They kind of look similar and whatnot. And if you try and think it all through, Jack was in high school during the events of that cartoon, and he even ran the Hot Wheels Racing Club. So in the 34 years since then, being aged between 48 and 52, give or take, it's pretty damn close, but it could just be a coincidence.
But I've been waiting 16 years.
I've been waiting some years where I wasn't even conscious cliché, and wow, does it bother me that Vert really is being a royal dick to everyone at the beginning of this movie.
Your father must be very proud.
Yeah, thanks.
Holy fuck, the madman. Although, to be fair, it is the DMV. Another theory here is that the Diora 2 was probably originally meant for Major Wheeler, because if you think about it, perfect scores on the DMV exams aren't rare, so it can't necessarily be because of that untapped potential. And it is established way ahead of time in the ultimate race that Major Wheeler is a badass driver. So perhaps Tesla sought Major Wheeler and accidentally ended up with Vert. Now why in the world would a Saharan native drive a car that's more F1-esque than the actual F1 driver's car? That is a worthless fire suit, but the cars are indestructible, so meh.
My name is Peter Tesla. I'm the founder and president of the Scrim Corporation.
Is the Scrim Corporation here the Silencers Group and Acceleracers, or is the Scrim Corporation the stolen technology from the Silencers?
The cars are equipped with special Nitrox 2 boosters.
Nitrox.
And each car has special equipment to handle a different type of terrain.
This is basically never used. Why did Tesla even give Lonnie an old-ass Novazor car? It kinda irks me how real-life cars are featured in the movie when they basically makes no sense to be here. Yeah, sure, the Plymouth is badass, but Slingshot is definitely what I would rather be driving. Why did the hook even aim? Character development? Also, there's no way that sign would stop a car with that weak-ass pole.
I call the track Highway 35 because that's where it begins.
Highway 35. Surely has nothing to do with Hot Wheels being 35 years old at this point, right?
When you reach 300 miles per hour, the portal between the dimensions will open.
300 miles per hour.
He could be a genius and still be insane.
Foreshadowing. Those belts won't do shit. Also, why does Kadim's car have a clutch if it's a semi-automatic? Okay, so there's a bit to take in here. So, automatic gear indicators, which, I mean, if you want to be fair, is actually canonical since the Diora 2 in Acceleracers is an automatic for whatever reason, and a rev counter that goes up by intervals of 10 times the usual 1000, which means that 10 in this case is 10,000 RPM. Animation error.
It's still a track. That's my world.
Hot Wheels! Beat that!
I'm gonna make it! I'm not gonna make it!
RIP. Also, that landing should have definitely killed him.
We don't have enough speed for that jump!
How would you know? You wouldn't even be able to see the gap at that distance.
What's the matter, Banju? Didn't you ever grind a half-pipe?
Yeah, main character cliche. Brand new driver flawlessly executes required maneuver that is way more dangerous than any regular race driver would ever undertake. It's thanks to his skateboarding tricks. I mean, for fuck's sakes, Dr. fucking Tesla couldn't figure it out. And then Taro magically catches up to him in the next scene. Also, why would you even heel toe here? The only reason I could think of is that he purposely wanted the Diora 2 to slide in front of Taro, but it literally costs him to lead. Yeah. Gee, I wonder who that is, says 7-year-old me that can... Fuck. Also, I call BS on Kurt being able to throw a heavy-ass bottle with one hand. It bounced like it was empty, but apparently it was enough to get a volcano to erupt or something.
Yeah! Shoot the curl!
Fuck you.
This is an interesting problem.
The only way Lonnie lives is if the theory I saw once stating that the laws of physics and other dangers as such are purposely manipulated by the accelerons is proven canon. Because, I mean, shit. At this point, she may as well just stay in the car and perhaps find an alternate route. There's no way she was getting out of that car without touching the lava.
Lonnie, grab the grappling line! On the count of 3, Taro and I will unearth our lines. The boulder goes over, and I'll pull you up!
Vert has main character powers that clearly categorize him as the ideal human being. Also, she doesn't die or at least break several bones from this.
Kurt Weill will have first choice of 6 new drivers for his street breed team.
How does Tesla's budget for a team go from 10 to 35 million? Also, how did these guys go back into the lava realm?
That's why you need a practice run, Skeet.
Skeet.
Yes!
Car stops right before character cliche. Also, what? Why the fuck is Alec wearing his skate pads? Holy shit.
He's a punk, like some others around here.
There's literally no reason for Kurt to dislike Vert at this point.
Recruiting drivers for a race. How did you get here? That's not important.
Okay.
All I want is a chance. Let me prove what I can do.
Honestly, Marky's reaction here doesn't make sense, because Kurt literally already picked his drivers and had no space for Marky. Not sure why he's getting upset due to semantics. I seriously can't believe I couldn't make this guy out to be Vert from the get-go when I was young, because it is super obvious. But then again, this is a cartoon for children, so meh.
The wheel of power. That's why I'm paying you.
How come Kurt doesn't trust Tesla anyways, but trusts Glorm instead? Especially if she's secretive of what her objective is. Trust me, I do a lot of things for 5 million. Way less even. How would anyone drive that? Push the pedal even harder cliche.
The road beasts are taking another route.
That map is beyond useless.
You catch him, Alec. Marky and Lonnie may need my help.
Unsure whether to classify Vert as a cunt for not trusting his team enough, or smart for making sure his team remains okay. How does Tesla not see this?
Whoa.
See, clearly Vert understands that you can't die in this universe, so shit like this just looks fun as hell.
You ever tried something like this?
Not since the last time I played miniature golf.
Relatable.
The computer gives you a green light, and 5 seconds later you hit the ramp at 163 miles per hour. Do that and you make it through.
Except it doesn't take into account the time needed to reach 163. Stuff like acceleration is important in addition to the velocity that Lonnie calculated. Just simple physics, yo. Too fucking obvious, dude.
It's not working for me. Sabotaging other drivers.
Clip went to a great deal of trouble to give you this car, this disguise.
That's actually a good point. How did Clip or whoever create a car that could completely hide under Tesla's nose? Because believe me, wouldn't something like a car randomly going offline be suspicious to Tesla? Hell, how does his own team not know or catch on?
I need to win this race. With the prize money, I can...
I see danger waiting for you on the road you travel.
What danger, Aziz?
I speak of the greatest danger of all.
How will I recognize it?
How should I know? I'm blind.
Accelerator's foreshadowing. See, I didn't mention this in the lava round, but what happens to cars that quite literally cannot move on? Here, the dune rats, wave rippers, and scorchers, to an extent, can pass because they have alternate means of movement. So wouldn't the road beast and street breed be completely screwed? How the fuck are you in like 3rd place, dude? But yeah, Crazy Eights just goes over this gap like nothing. There's no denying that this entire burnout sequence is super badass. But holy shit, Tesla made some shocks that can last.
Who are you?
Wow, these helmets suck. And Kurt survives this. How does he even get to his car at this point?
Hey, Taro, guess what? I'm gonna pass you.
Fuck you.
Like he was some kind of spy or something. It's pretty wild, even for Kurt.
Fuck you.
Huh. I guess $5 million could really make a difference. Huh. Funny, I never thought about what winning means to other people. Just what it means to me.
But then again, I gotta give props to Vert here because we can see his character developing in response to what his father said about caring for other people. And it's also a subtle hint at foreshadowing. Are the physics of the real world altered too? Fuck, I would've shat myself in that helicopter ride.
I want to win, yes. But not just for myself. To get the money our people need.
Our people need not what is yours, but you. They need you to lead them.
Also, yeah, but dude, 5 million would really fucking help. The DR2 can't decide how to open.
Got it.
Why would you need binoculars to figure out what a portal would be? It's a straight line.
These two Clip drivers will go through the portal with you.
So is Clip a precursor to the drones? Or was it Galorum's way of getting the wheel before she went apeshit and just said fuck it and acquired a factory to mass produce these things?
Whoa! Look out, road beast!
Indestructible cars, yet they use regular rubber tires.
Mark, this is Kurt.
The suit changes too? And that is why you wear a helmet, bibbas. Guessing Galorum stole the technology from Kurt to use in her recon drones. Lazy.
The Accelerons built this track for human beings. That is why you must get the Wheel of Power.
Seriously, why did a human driver need to bring the Wheel of Power if they would completely retcon this in Ignition?
I don't need any help from you. Marky!
Ungrateful cunt. Oh yeah, true full HD, HQ, high dynamic range.
I was learning how to do that.
I swear to God, it's not even close. So apparently this thing can just go like 1,000,000 miles an hour and just pass everyone who was behind Vert, and yet no one tells him this? Ballsy 16-year-old grabs the wheel without thinking of the things it could do instead, like blow his arm off or blow up his car instead.
The race is over. He doesn't make the rules anymore.
Doesn't Vert have responsibilities to take care of? If he's 16, that means he would be at least a sophomore, so wouldn't he need to focus on that instead?
property of the Scrim Corporation.
No problem. I can pay for the damages.
Get fucked, Tesla.
That is correct.
We want to race on Highway 35 again.
Why?
Tesla would be great at Hot Wheels sins. Fuck.
And I've still only tapped a fraction of its power. What's happening?
Was it opening a racing realm? Or was it sentient and retaliating against what Tesla said?
Tesla must have forgot to pay the light bill.
Fuck you.
I'm not positive, but I think I just blew every fuse in North America.
Holy fucking shit, talk about the purge in real life.
Oh, it's my fault.
You know more about the wheel than anyone, but you can't control its power.
Oh fuck you, Vert. He's literally had the wheel for a few minutes. This is something that always irked me, was how Tesla basically gave up his life goal in retrieving the Wheel of Power, all because of a power spike that is most likely a natural reaction of the Wheel of Power. Because it doesn't make sense that he would change his mind so suddenly after paying literally millions of dollars in cars, drivers, and headquarters all around the world just to have the Wheel of Power for so little time.
Ride the wind!
What? Ride the wave? Ride the wind? Ride to win?
Switch, now!
This is bullshit main character improv. Kurt is the slowest character in the whole movie, which wouldn't be what his bio would say. Kinda pissed off, Kurt had almost no interaction with Galorem and Acceleracers. That plot point was brought up once, and I feel as if the producers could have done a lot more with that, especially since the whole atmosphere surrounding Galorem and the drivers has changed so much. Oh my god, so many bullshit moments in this segment. Must be the work of the Accelerons, because there's no way people would survive this shit if they had no assistance. Like, right here. Wouldn't they be on their respective rights since that's how you drive in California?
Look out, Bert! Kurt?
Pop the clutch, Surf Rat, and we'll get you going.
Kurt Ex Machina. Excuse me, that's Diora 2 to you, ma'am.
Let's see how well you drive in half a car.
Foreshadowing. In the words of Critical,
this dude goes flying. Fucking ridiculous, dude. Just go ahead and call me the nipples of the north. Holy shit.
Running away.
This is not the end of the race.
Drive to Survive in 2005.
Cool nothing. It's hot. Hot Wheel City.
roll credits.
Stay.
Hey, Kadeem, wait up. Look, Kadeem, I know money can't solve all the problems back where you're from, but it probably wouldn't hurt.
And thus, the characterization of Joseph Vert Wheeler is now complete, and you are now in the presence of an ascended character.
Hey, Surf Rat, come back sometime, and we'll race.
You disappear.
Yeah, sure. Just for fun.
Right?
I know all about it. These two told me everything.
Sure.
I'm proud of you, son. Not because you won the race, but because of what happened afterwards. Because you had the courage to do the right thing. I told you you'd learn what's really important.
Dad.
But you're still grounded for a month.
Parenting.
What's this button do?
Dad!
Military, but pushes random buttons. Good thing that the Euro 2 wasn't equipped with nukes.